Hello and welcome back to Lengo Talks. I am your host, Natasha Shisoka. Lengo talks about career development, self-development, and this show is powered by Lengo Africa. With us today, we have Winnie Tanui, the trainer and head coach at Lengo Africa. And by now, since you've been watching the previous episodes, you know so much about Winnie. And Winnie, could you please tell us where everyone can reach you from on your social media platforms?
Okay, thank you very much. So my name, as you said, is Winnie. I'm a trainer and I train on soft skills, and I'm also a career coach at Lengo Africa Training and Coaching Limited. So on our social media pages, Lengo Africa Training and Coaching.
Yeah, so make sure you subscribe to Lengo Africa and also follow Lengo Africa on all social media platforms, right? So Winnie, you have mentioned soft skills.
Yes.
And on the previous episode, you talked about interviews and, how to act when you get an interview, what to do and what not to do. And let's just imagine that our viewer has landed the job. So how do we know? How can our viewer maintain the job that they got, or how can they be better at what they're doing? So what exactly are soft skills?
Okay, thank you very much. So once you get a job, now you need to succeed at work. And one of the ways of succeeding at work is having soft skills. And soft skills are a combination of abilities that are related to people and social situations. That is, apart from the skill you learned in school, engineering and whatnot, you need the soft skills, how to interact with people, and then also something about yourself. So it involves two things: your self-awareness and your social awareness. So there are so many skills that are related to you as a person and how you relate to other people at work so that you'll succeed. And it has been said, actually, people are usually hired for technical skills and they are fired because of soft skills.
Okay.
Yes.
So can you can you differentiate the soft skills from hard skills just a little bit for our viewers?
Yeah. So the hard skills are the skills you learned in school, like accounting, the technical skills, accounting. You're an accountant, you're a marketer. But now the soft skills are the other skills that we can say you use it to serve the technical skills, the communication skills, the leadership skills, teamwork and cooperation, problem-solving skill, conflict. Because you need these skills to succeed at work. Remember, work is an ecosystem. It involves so many people. For work is not just do your work. Everybody must do their work so that the organization succeed. There will be marketers, there will be accountants, there will be everyone. But then how do we all work together? We need the soft skills. So soft skills will make you succeed, actually. And usually it is the skills that will take you to the next level, especially the leadership skills. It's how well you work with people.
So basically the soft skills aid people to relate well with others in their workforce, right?
Yes. And also to understand themselves. So it involves two things: personal awareness and social awareness. Personal awareness are things like, this is your career, what are the goals, what are your long-term goals? So you need to have goals, career goals, and so many other goals, and then relate them to work. And then you also need now the social skills, teamwork and collaboration, problem-solving skills, conflict management, conflict handling skills. Yes, because now you need all these things to be able to succeed at work. And sadly, most of these skills are really never taught. It's like maybe not a very core unit in your technical classes in university or college. Maybe a bit of communication skills, but you realize actually like basic things like how you communicate really determines even if you succeed in an interview or not. And it determines whether you succeed at work, because at work you have to learn to express yourself.
Yeah.
You have to learn to talk to people. You have to learn how to interact with your supervisor. If you don't do that, then you're likely not be able to move from the entry job. So maybe even you will not stay long.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are the examples of soft skills that, the viewer out there can learn from you or just know more about?
So for us at Lengo, we looked at all the soft skills. I've given example, leadership, teamwork, and collaboration. And then we thought the basic is what we call self-leadership skills. You have to lead yourself. You've come to work. Yes, but you have to know that it is your choice to come. We've said actually career is a personal decision.
Yeah.
Now that you've decided I want to be a marketer, you have to come here and as Kiswahili said, kujituma. Yeah. So the work environment in this 21st century requires people really who are capable of leading yourself. When you're given a task, run with it. You don't need somebody to always be at your shoulders to look whether you did your projects, whether you did your assignments. I mean, no, you have to self-lead. So for me, I believe the critical one is self-leadership. Just know that I am there. I am the manager of my life here. I am the CEO. So I need to lead myself. And what are some of these things that you need to know? One is to have goals, career goals. And career is just one aspect of your life. You need to really have other goals apart from career, because we know what happens even if you succeed if you have issues at home, it affects work. Yeah. So as a person, as much as we are interested in how you work, for me as a career coach, but I believe it's important to have goals that go beyond work, because everything else will help you succeed at work. When you have failed relationships, definitely it affects your work.
Yeah.
When you have issue with family, it affects how you work. So we usually have such training, we call it self-leadership at work, especially for any entry for people who are getting to the job market or people who are getting into a new role. So get goals for yourself. And goals actually are too many. You need to, so that you wake up every day with a purpose.
Okay.
And then you don't have what last time we said, a shiny
object syndrome.
Why? Because now everything looks good, and actually everything is good, but is it good for you? So you need to sit down and have goals for yourself. What are career goals? And there's the interview question where you always asked, in 5 years, where do you see yourself? Because people need to know, have you planned for how you're going to grow your growth journey? So self-leadership involves things like that, goal setting. And there are several aspects of goal setting.
Okay.
So we said your career goals, financial goal. Remember, work and money go together. Yeah. So you need to plan. As I start work, what are my financial goals and how am I going to achieve them? Yes. Yeah. And then education is education you have sufficient? If you had a degree, when do you think you want to have another course? Or maybe what else do you need to learn? Do you really need to learn public speaking as a soft skill? Soft skills. Maybe public speaking is a skill you need to succeed in your work. A bit of other courses like presentation skills, even using Excel to present. Okay. So you need to figure out what are some of the things that I'll need to succeed in this job. So education needs, so you need to sit down and have those goals. So have them and write them down.
And at Lengo Africa, you usually teach such skills like public speaking.
Actually, we do. So
you offer those courses.
Yes, we offer those courses. We can offer it two ways: as a one-on-one or in a group. We usually run like this self-leadership. We run it 3 times in a year. So we are already organizing for our January class. So if people are interested, they can register, because this we'll just come and take you through how do you really do like goal setting. Then you can be able to know now what are the skill gaps, what do I need to learn. Yeah, so career goals. So get a whole personal goal setting sets for yourself the goals. So that is part of what we call self-leadership, because I believe actually those are basics, because sometimes we work and forget yourself.
Yeah.
Somebody goes to work, they work, and they forget, because at the end of the day, if you as the person, because you're the producer here, you're the human resource here, you as the resource here, are you really aware of what you need to do? And are you interested? Are you committed to this journey? So I believe first thing, self-awareness. Then there comes now the other success skills. Teamwork and collaboration. Yeah, you have to learn how to work. Work is an ecosystem, as you said. It succeeds because of the efforts of all of us, and it has to be good effort. So how then do I put myself into the system and succeed? So those are some of the skills you need, and some of them, even if you don't come to Lengo, and you can still sit down, take time to really make it a personal goal to learn. And the beauty is with this era, you can sit down and teach yourself some of the skills.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how long do the courses usually take?
These ones are very short courses because they are soft skills, and we believe in Lengo, we're just giving you the start. So we usually run them for 2 days.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Just the first session. We are it in two what? 2 clusters. So just 2 days, because we believe it's just a start. After that, these are information now you can find all over. So once you have goals and whatever, after our training, we believe it's something now, it's a journey you'll be aware and you can build on. And remember, learning never ends.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why should our viewer at home, learn the soft skills?
Oh, it's important. We said it is what really gives you the success factors at work. And we said, actually, many people, if you see many people who are fired, they are fired because they lack soft skills. Some of these things, like you don't know how to work with colleagues. So why would an organization need you? Could be a very good worker as a person, but you cannot work well in a team. Yeah. And every work requires teamwork. Or there's some people who are just not feeling, they don't have the right attitude. You see, those attitude issues at work. So those are the soft skills. So and the beauty with all these things, the things that you feel you don't have, somebody should not say, me, I know I am just that rude person, there's nothing I can do. No, you can learn how to. Anything can be learned. And most everything is skills. So these skills can be learned. Problem solving skills. Don't say, I know I am not this guy who knows how to solve problems. These are skills that are learnable. In personal initiative, I mean, taking time to really give people ideas, because when you are hired, you're just not hired to do your job. You've been brought into a team. It is like an organization is like family. There's a role you play in the family for the family to succeed.
Yeah.
So it goes more than just the job description. Initiative, is there something that you feel the organization could do better, and it's something you know? Would you even give those suggestions? And we said, you even volunteer to a committee in a different department. It's not part of your job, but because it's like family. So at the end of the day, these are things you need to learn. Yeah. Sometimes you don't know, but once you know, you need to learn. So it's important to really take time to know that soft skills are necessary factors for success, actually. Yeah. Okay. And I think it is Warren Buffett who said, Warren Buffett is the richest man. He said one of the success, he was asked what was his secret to success. He said he's glad that he went for a public speaking course earlier on in his career. And he says public speaking actually helped him succeed. And I think public speaking, one, and another one is just learning to express yourself. And many of us really have a challenge in expressing themselves. And I could maybe go a little bit to why a little bit, because we are all Africans here.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the way we were brought up generally as children. And you see, in an African home, because I'm a mother, I can speak about mothers and parenting. You see, when we were all brought up, when we were young, children really were not given time to talk.
Yeah.
Usually you're told, what children go outside, get are speaking. So many of children really, as children, we grew up fearing expressing ourselves. And this, now we don't know. By the time we are adults, we don't know now it's about time to express. So many people fear talking where their bosses are. And the idea that you cannot express yourself, really, you're missing out opportunities of being of use even to your organization. So this self-expression, and self-expression is not what we calling it not being loud and whatever. It's just learning how to express you. And there are some nice things you know. And the beauty, everyone is unique. Yeah. So there's some things there are some things you understand that really nobody else know in your team. So it's something that you really need to teach yourself to express yourself. Even in meetings, you go to meetings and they ask people, anybody with anything? Everybody's quiet. What happens when people leave the door? You'd hear somebody saying, I know this one is not going to succeed because it's something they needed to mention. So some of these things we said, because of maybe our upbringing, our background, and where we are coming from, we don't know, but it's things we need to learn. So those are some of the soft skills. And then you realize, especially the people who are more extroverted, more able to express yourself, succeed better at work than people who are more introverted. Yeah. So even as introverts, you need to learn how to know how to express yourself. Not maybe loudly, maybe you need to. So those are the things that you don't let what you are be an hindrance to your success at work. Because most of those introverts, as much as they acquire, they're very, very good ideas. Yeah. So even as an introvert, you can learn how to express yourself, and even to be a good public speaker. Actually, many introverts apparently do well even in public speaking. So these are things you need to learn to succeed, because don't let small issues be an hindrance to your success. And these are some of the reasons why you need soft skills. So we've given an example of just basic communication skills, public speaking, problem solving skills, self-initiative. Those are things you can actually take time to learn. Don't say siwezi na siwezi. Yeah.
Also, can you just tell the viewers how to reach you when they want to, join the class that you're signing up for? That's going to start in January.
Okay. So we will share our contacts. Yeah. In the video, so that you can be able to reach us. And we also do one-on-one. If you feel that there's really time, you want to go for an interview, or there's this promotion you're really eyeing, and you're feeling, no, I'm not waiting until January, you can come. We do for you some sessions, one-on-one, even on Zoom, because we want you to succeed at work. So those are some of the social. So we said soft skills, and here we categorize as personal and social awareness. Yeah.
Okay.
Social awareness is everything to do with how you interact with people, and even interesting things like business etiquette. How do you really conduct yourself in a work environment? And some people, even as we speak now, many people now are working internationally. Now we live in a world where it is open. The world is getting more open.
Yeah.
And you might be training here in Kenya, but the next day you get a nursing job abroad.
Yeah.
So a bit of business etiquette, and even online work. How do we interact with the world? So we also train on business etiquette, just to make you prepared to succeed at work. So those are some of the things. And even as before you come to Lengo, you can go and start reading about business etiquette. The information is there to jumpstart you. So don't wait. Even those who are looking for jobs, don't just wait until the job comes or the interview comes. Prepare now. And the best way to prepare is the soft skills, learning to communicate, learning to speak, to express yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is all about the soft skills.
Okay. So thank you so much, Winnie, for being with us today and educating us a bit on the soft skills. So for the viewers at home, kindly subscribe to Lengo Talks and follow Lengo Africa on all the social media platforms.